let's talk about a big truck, and that is the Toyota Tundra Capstone. Capstone is the top of the range model, and it is literally like a Lexus with a Toyota badge on the front. And this is a blue badge because it is a hybrid. This one had the iForce Max powertrain, 437 horsepower, 583 pound-feet of torque with a maximum towing capacity of 12,000 pounds. Less color of this vehicle is blueprint. It was like a high-end Lexus vehicle, I would say.
Blueprint.
Blueprint, great vehicle. This is light years away from the rubber mat, floor shift, bench seat pickup trucks of the past.
Oh, yeah.
Very high end, and the Capstone's the high end trim. But it doesn't really flaunt it in the sense that some of the other manufacturers where they tried to make like the Blackwood and things like that many years ago. This is just a luxury machine. I would hate to put anything in the bed because it might mar it. But when you look at the interior, the level of detail, the level of quality materials is out of this world. I love the LED taillights, by the way, in the back. Very cool. Check out this interior. Two-tone ventilated leather seats, heated and cooled seats. Beautiful, beautiful detail on the stitching and the materials used. I didn't find one hard plastic surface. Everything was padded or wrapped or soft touch. Stitching on the dash, the door panels had a little wood grain in there. Even the speaker grills got the treatment, which was pretty darn nice. Soft touch everywhere on the dash, all the way across. The French stitching, beautiful, beautiful. When you look at the dash, you get this display up front. All your gauges are electronic, so glass cockpit. I believe that is a 4-inch display. And then the wood grain carries over to the center console. You get your wireless phone charger, and then a big console with connectivity in there, big enough to haul just about anything. You can easily go into 2 high or 4 low with the flip of that switch. And then you got the drive modes with the knob, which I seem to have standardized these knobs with the little screws across the full lineup there. Of course, you got sport, normal, eco modes in the vehicle, and there's a tow mode as well. This knob was kind of weird. It would twist when you would use it. That is to work the screen. It's also a touch screen as well. And a lot of manual controls, buttons, and flippers, which is nice since after all, this is a truck and you'll be using your work gloves. Not so much, but big display, 12-inch plus display, 14-inch display, I should say. Look at the level of detail in this cabin, though. Indirect blue lighting. Out back, plenty of legroom. I was very impressed with the legroom and, of course, the headroom because it's squared off. Big rear glass, easy to see out of. Just tons of room in the back for the passengers. It's like you're in a luxury car. You get heated and cooled seats in the back, and of course, some connectivity for plugging in things like your phone or tablet. Overall, great interior. Still retains some of that chunky look of the Toyota trucks, but everything is just covered in some kind of high-end material, and they've gone very overboard with that. Underneath, the battery for the hybrid is underneath the rear seat, so you don't really get any storage there, but you do get a little bit more room if you flip it up. Out back, open the tailgate, push of a button, out pops a step, and down drops the tailgate. It's a 5.5 bed, 5.5-foot bed in the 4-door cab here. And the bed was great. It had AC power. It had slats for hauling wood. And just, if you ever use it, it has a lot of nice things in there. Tie downs, AC power, all of that. This is a hybrid, so you will have plenty of AC power for that inverter. As I mentioned, this has the iForce Max hybrid system in under the hood. I believe they're doing away with the blue logos for hybrids eventually. But underneath, nicely packaged engine, 437 horsepower, 583 pound-feet of torque from the hybrid drivetrain. Pretty darn nice. I mean, who does hybrids better than Toyota, right? They've been doing them for a
Nobody.
long time. As I mentioned, 12,000-pound towing capability. Overall, just a nice package in this vehicle, and you can get these vehicles in the TRD off-road package. You can get them in the Nightshade package. They can come with not the model Capstone, but the TRD one can come with a 3-inch lift from the factory. I mean, the options, as with most pickup trucks, are endless. You see the big grill out front too. That was gargantuan. That grill. I mean, that's all you would see in your rear view if you were behind that. It's funny how that design became like iconic. When we first saw these things, we were like, "My gosh, it's a wide mouth bass, right?"
Yeah, that's right. But now everybody has it. Looks like a big bathtub.
Yes, yes. So let's talk some of the numbers on this. Great overall safety score, 5 stars all the way around, and that is good news. So the Capstone model, get ready for this. It is the Tundra HV 4x4 Capstone Crew Max is the official name of this. Well equipped with everything: the hybrid engine, the dark chrome alloy wheels, 22-inch aluminum wheels, the aluminum reinforced composite bed, the 120 volt 400 watt AC power outlet, LED lights, auto leveling. They have a 4-link suspension in the back, no more leaf springs, so it rode incredibly well. Uh, Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, JBL 12 speaker system. It goes on and on. Heated and ventilated front and rear seats, power tilt and slide panoramic roof. All in, before destination, 78,845. You add in delivery and that and processing that adds on $1,850. Grand total of, as tested price, $80,695. It's a lot of truck, but it's a lot of money as well. And
Yeah.
really, in this case, it is a hybrid, but the hybrid is there for power, to get additional power and not have a big V8 in it. So when you look at the numbers, 22 on the highway, 19 in the city for an aggregate number of 20, you might say, wow, why aren't those higher? Remember, this thing is a heavy truck that can tow 12,000 pounds.
Actually, for a big truck, that's quite impressive mileage.
Yeah, back in the day, that would have been down in the 13s and things like that. So,
Oh, yeah, at best.
yeah, but just a quality piece for sure. And you can't go wrong with the Tundra. Final assembly point, by the way, is San Antonio, Texas, USA. And yeah, a very impressive vehicle, a great riding truck. And I think what makes these trucks, ride so well is not having leaf springs in the back. I mean, leaf springs are kind of like for a buggy, basically, and not having
Yeah.
them in the back immediately means it's a great ride. And great ride even with 22-inch wheels. I guess it's just so big, and there's sidewall there, and it's so heavy. Uh, it just does a great job. So I'm surprised Toyota doesn't own the truck market, frankly, with the quality they put out. And
Well, yeah, I think one day it will. But, you have a lot of inertia for the last 100 years
yeah,
with people with Chevy and Ford mainly.